It's Thin Mint the Monkey back to you with another video. Now, I'd like to start off this video by making a quick disclaimer. I am very ignorant of raids and the requirements for them. I understand that you can basically play them at almost any level, but I understand that there's a general minimum, about 80 combats. Now, this leads up into the story of where I played my first raid. I had base 70 stats. I had no passive stats. Like, all my passive stats were at like base 50s. So, lo and behold, I was kind of just tagging along this learner raid. I wanted to get a feel for what raids were like because I had never done them, and I wanted to see what the whole, all the hype was about. So, I ended up learning all of Olm's secrets. My friend ends up teaching me how to tag all of the spots. Now here I am saying, okay, cool. I've got all the tiles marked. I've passed all the rest of the stuff, and we actually got a really easy raid. He was very happy because he was like, this is something you can do. This is an incredible raid. This is something that not only can you get through, but you can actually experience doing the raid. So I did. We ended up getting past a lot of the monsters. I ended up fighting the Guardians and killing one of them with the rune pickaxe. I didn't have a dragon one on me, but I ended up being able to, get him. And once we got to Olm, it pretty much all went downhill from there, because Olm's like and I have actually a phrase I think a lot of you might use. You could do the entire raid, but if you can't do Olm, it was all pointless. And we ended up actually scuffing, I think, either the second or the first raid. Because the first raid, I think we made it through. The second raid, however, we just scuffed the entire thing. We couldn't kill Olm. But third, fourth, and fifth, I've actually gone on a few raids with this guy. And each time, I've made sure my combat stats were either a tad higher or just, higher. Now I can use God Swords. I just recently hit, a few weeks ago, 75 attack. I haven't exactly had the time to get anywhere past that because I have a life to manage. But I actually ended up doing really well last raid. Let me tell you it like this. The plus 100 combat had a lot of lag, and he wasn't able to tank a lot of the hits because, I'm not going to say I was better because of straight skill, but I only ended up dying twice. Now, keep in mind, I was fucking wearing Mystics and using my Ivan staff, and I was doing some solid damage to Olm's hand because my mage is 83. I can actually hit pretty high, and my range is 82. So when I range the head, I can actually hit pretty high. But my combat, my hitting, my solid hits, I was using a T-skim, and the first thing they were like is just like, wait, you don't have any better? You don't have a whip? And I'm like, oh, yeah, no, I'm bringing a D-skim. They thought I was kidding. I whip out my D-skim. And they're like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, you actually have that? I'm like, look, I may look like I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but I've done at least, 3 other raids. And fucking, my buddy Sherbert's like, come on, guys, give him a chance. He may not look like he knows what he's doing, but you know what I mean? Like, he can get through this, and they're all laughing at me, and I'm just like, man, maybe I should just not do this raid. But I figured, you know what, fuck it. I may not have the best stats, but I'm going to at least ride it to the end, because I agreed to go on this. We actually get to Olm, and I've pretty much destroyed the mage hand. I was doing really good on that one. I was just beating the shit out of the mage hand, dodging. I already know, like, his lightning. I know his attacks where you have to pray a certain prayer as it comes at you, and I learned. So, as I'm sitting here dodging everything, and dodging the crystals, those are my least favorite damn thing in the entire, all of Olm's attacks. The underneath you crystals are my least favorite. I can dodge the rest of it. Sometimes you can't even see that one. So, we ended up getting through the raid, and I realized that, hey, I've learned the basics of Olm. Once I get to a certain combat, I'm thinking maybe 85 base combats I could probably do with solo, because I know Olm's attacks. And that made me feel pretty confident. Like, now that I have done it, I could probably do it on my own. And also, fun little fact here, I lost my Ivan staff in the Deep Wildy because I was bringing it to kill, I think it was the Scorpion boss, I forget the name. My friend had a Slayer task, he's killing her, I join, he's really grateful for the help. So I'm helping him shred through the task. And one PKer, neither of us brought anti-PK gear. Don't ask us why. And this fucking level 81. I'm combat 93, he's combat plus 110. And this dude beats the shit out of us. We didn't have any defense. We couldn't attack him. I accidentally scald on him. It lost my staff. I lost everything. It was definitely not my smartest move. Luckily, I was just wearing Mystics, and I wasn't really wearing anything besides the staff, but I don't even know how to get the staff back. Well, it looks like it's time to hit the wiki. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video, and if you liked it, go ahead and shoot it a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.